Hello folks, time for another video and the shave, and kind of a history lesson for me, because originally I was going to shave with Sterling's almond cream today, but what happened was, because I picked up the splash for that recently when I made a Pasteur's order, the almond cream. So I was like, you know what? I just shaved with Sterling in my last shave. So I was like, what else do I have besides Cella? Because I did do a Cella shave. Because they all have that same kind of marzipan, almond sweet kind of scent there. So I was like, what else do I have? And then I came across something that my buddy Josh sent me a few years ago. And it's the Razorock P160. This has that same great marzipan scent. And I'm thinking, you know what? I've always liked to know the history of some soaps. Like, what did the P60 stand for? So I kind of went to Italian Barber's website. I'm looking. Nothing was mentioned. But I found the original P60. I think the P stands for professional. I don't know what the 160 stands for. But there was an original P160 soap. Now, I have notes all over my bathroom right now because I'm going to butcher the Italian pronunciations of some of these things. Now, the original P60 was by a company. I'm going to read this off of a little note I have up here, which is Nuova Elberel. So it's Nuova Elberel was the company. I'm actually going to pump up the company's name. Boom. There's going to be a lot of pop-ups, by the way. That was the company's name that made the original P160 before Razorock kind of reformulated and made it again. And there were two versions of it. There was a soft soap like this one is, and then there was a harder soap. They seem to, now from all the research, I really couldn't find much on this because nobody really did any videos. There was one video, but it was in Russian and I didn't understand any of it. But what I found out was they stopped that original company, that Nuova Elberel company, stopped making it, I think, around 2009, 2010. And the soap has been around for a long time, I think. And you were able to buy it in a brick, in a 2.2 pound brick or a 1 kilogram brick, kind of like you can with the, you can buy Cella like that too. But, so then I started digging into like what was going on with the soap, and I really got involved. And then I went back to Italian Barber, and they had the original in the brick size, but they were selling it for $2,500 because it was going to a children's charity. I'm going to pop that up in full screen so you can take a look at it. Boom. And you can scope that out, which is really cool. So, yeah, I'm really into, like, histories of certain things, especially if they were, like, if they came from, like, really, like, old things or stuff like that. But my face is really dry. It's freaking so hot here still in New Jersey. And I thought originally the manufacturer was, because on the front of that brick it said Tipo Morbido. And I thought that was the manufacturer, but that just means a soft style soap. So, because it also came in a soft style and it came in a harder puck. But you got a big brick of it. So, supposedly they just went on vacation, this company, for their employees, and then when they came back, they pretty much ceased operations. And then Razorock took over, and there were two formulations. Originally, they were using potassium hydroxide in the soap, and it was kind of creating a little bit of irritation for some people. So they pulled that out and they reformulated it. I'm actually going to pop up the ingredients of the soap I have now. I will show you the back of the label, but it looks like it's worn out pretty bad. So I'm actually just going to, if you can see, it's pretty worn out. You really can't read it. So I'm going to pop up the ingredient list. Boom. Alrighty. So yeah, that's kind of what I found with this soap. It's all because of, I picked up almond cream aftershave splash. So I like to look into the history of things, and that's what happened. All right, so I'm kind of doing my best to keep this a Razorock shave today. So I'm using the Razorock 400. brush today. The aluminum brush. Great lather. Nice and poofy like. And I'm using my Bicrops Bowl. I don't have a Sterling ball. I don't even know if a Razorock bowl. I don't even know if Razorock makes a bowl. I'm sure they do. But got the Bicrops Bowl. That lather looks great. It's got that great marzipan scent. If you're into that kind of thing. Some people don't like it because it reminds them of like medicine or medicinal scent. But I like it. And we're using the Razorock Mamba today in the 53 blade gap. I don't know if my camera will pick this up, but the Mamba logo right there. Nice. Thank you for my buddy Josh for this razor and the soap. Kind of made it great for like a whole day. I spent trying to search this down. Now, the only bummer is I don't really like to shave a product that you can't get. I went to Razorock's website to look at the regular P160. It's out of stock. I think it's just the moment because I think they still make it. And I searched other, companies out there that sell shave gear and doesn't seem to have it either. So hopefully it will come back in stock. Like I said, it reminds me, of course, well, it smells pretty much exactly the same as the Sterling Almond Cream or Cella, just a little more ramped up. It's just a little bit stronger scent. And of course, it's Razorock, so it's very, very affordable. Except if you buy that $2,500 brick of the original P160. All that because I just wanted to find out what the 160 stood for. Like, was it like the 160th formula or, whatever. I couldn't understand what the deal was going on there, but I'm pretty sure the P stands for professional. So we're going with the Razorock Mamba. I didn't tell you what blade was in here, did I? I'll get to that in a sec. It's a Persona Platinum. It's a great matchup, and I know they don't make the Platinums anymore. Now they have the stainless steel, but they still say Platinum on them. But this is an actual Persona Platinum. Very smooth. I like that very much. So yeah, blade white in here today. So wrapped up in all the history of all this. It's a Persona Platinum. Good stuff. We've been having some serious heat here in the state of New Jersey. It's been in the upper 90s. I know it's summer, but usually by the time August rolls around, usually it's like, kind of cools off a little bit, but it's still been pretty hot. I was actually down the shore yesterday with my parents, and it was the wind coming off of the ocean felt so good. Yeah, for some weird reason, usually our ocean water on the Atlantic Ocean here is usually really nice and warm. It's been actually a little chilly this year. So the cool breeze coming off of the ocean felt really nice. We had lunch at this really nice restaurant that's right on the ocean. It's good stuff. Good slickness with the Razorock. I've made up so much lather and I put barely any in the bowl today. Like I said, it's that great marzipan scent. If you dig that kind of scent. Some people, I said, don't like it. I like it. Some people say it smells like Christmas cookies. Who knows? I just like it. Reminds me of this candy that my grandmother used to have at her house. It used to look like little pieces of fruit, but it was really candy, and it had that marzipan taste to it. Yeah, so if anybody out there is a fanatic when it comes to the history of certain soaps, and you know the history behind the original manufacture of the P160 soap, let me know down below. Hit me up with some links if you have information. I would like to read some more. I mean, I did tons of digging around on the web for this soap, and I found some little articles, but wasn't really informative. I found a good one on one forum. I don't know if it was Lather and Blade or something like that, but kind of explained what happened to the original company and how they stopped making the soap and stuff like that. But there was, like I said, a few videos with the original soap, you know, the big block of it, but they weren't in English. I know I could have turned the subtitles on, but I don't think they were really talking about the soap. And then I saw, like I says, on Italian Barber for $2,500, the original P160, and they said it was for a children's charity. So I said, okay, I don't even know if they still have that in stock, but like it says, I did post that picture up a few minutes ago. Such a good razor. All right. Feels good. I have a tiny bit right there. A little itty bitty bit. Little itty bitty bit right there. On the jawline, which I usually have. I hope Razorock does come back in stock with this soap, because I hope they didn't discontinue it. It doesn't say discontinue, it just says out of stock. Like I said, I think it was around $6.99 when it was available. But I could be wrong, because I did so much research yesterday. I'm trying to keep all this in my brain right now. All right, that feels great. Let's empty good old Sigmund the Sea Monster sink and do a little counter wipe down, because wouldn't be a Sigmund there. There you go. Sigmund is back. It's because I took the stopper out when I emptied the sink. All right, let's do a little cold water rinse, as much as we can get the cold water to be. I probably forgot something that I was researching, because I just can't keep it all in my brain. But this is, I think, the most research I did on a soap. I think. I mean, I did a lot of research on Shulton, you know, about a year ago on that video. But this one, I was kind of obsessed, because the problem is I was running into all these brick walls when I was looking up the soap. I was like, how come it's not like, you know, I can't really find out what's going on. Razorock. Lancaster Towel. See, I got Razorock on the brain. Yeah, apparently, by the way, Razorock. Now, this is just what I read. It's not like, this isn't like, it's fact. But I heard from on the web, or read, that Razorock acquired the formula from P160 from a former employee. And that's when they also changed the formula and took the potassium hydroxide out, because some people had a reaction to it, so works fine on my skin. But anyways, some trivia I read. Like I said, I have all this in my brain right now, and I don't have all that written down. I just have some of the phonetics of some of the words in Italian. So, all right, so real recap here. P160 by Razorock. Hopefully, it will come back in stock, because it's a great scent. I mean, it's, you know, marzipan, and got that. I think they technically say it's like a bitter almond kind of scent, but it's very nice. Very nice. And we used the Razorock Mamba today in the 53 or .053 blade gap, something of that nature. And blade in there was a Persona Platinum. Whoa, getting some funky focusing issues today. All right, and we used the Razorock 400 today in the aluminum handle. Oh, come on, focusing on that. Razorock 400. There we go. All righty. And we used the Bicrops Bowl today from Amazon that my wife got me and put my G on it. So thank you to my wife. I think that bowl is still available. It's basically slightly larger than the Captain's Choice Bowl, and kind of looks like a Captain's Choice Bowl. But anyway. All right, so now I get to use, I don't have the matching splash. I heard trying to get the Razorock P160 splash is kind of impossible, but I do have Almond Cream from Sterling, which is that great marzipan scent. I've already kind of, oh yeah. See, I didn't have this scent in a splash or a bomb because Cella's version doesn't smell like the soap. So now I have it from Sterling. Like I said, I was trying to find a bottle of the P160, but that seemed to be like finding the Holy Grail. Wasn't around. I saw a few videos where people had it, but I couldn't find it on Razorock, of course, and definitely couldn't find it on eBay or anything like that. But Sterling's Almond Cream does the trick for the scent. It smells good. It smells so good, and of course it's Sterling, so you know it's good. Alrighty, so if you enjoyed today's Razorock P160 shave, I hope I didn't bore you with all the history junk. And yeah, please subscribe, because we need those subscribers to have a giveaway. And stay safe out there. Stay out of this heat. Like I said, unless you're one of them, I like to be a baked potato kind of person. And yeah. Forgot what I was going to say now, because I'm so filled up with this Razorock P160 history. Anyway, stay safe. And until next shave, Glenn signing off.